Yeah, the microplastic thing. It was Atlantic Packaging, the behind the New Earth project, was the first that came to me with the idea. They were like, "Hey, the University of North Carolina wants to do this microplastic research, but scientists can't go to where you go." And it was like, on it. This sounds amazing, and it's kind of a citizen science project. And so I started loading up extra jugs, empty jugs, and going high up into the mountains, and collaborated with the scientists to tell me, like, here's the directions, here's how you take clean samples, and then would go to very remote places in the Sierra, up in Alaska, up in Baffin Island, and take multiple samples at different elevations, and then bring them back, send them all back to the lab. And when we got the results back, it was, I gotta say, pretty terrifying, because like one of the places was that we did a sample was at about 11 and a half thousand feet up on Split Mountain, which is up in the Sierra, and it's very remote. I know for 100% fact I was the first person up there that winter. So no one had been skiing up there. I was early in the winter. There was no human traffic so far that winter. So I start sampling the snow. I was by myself, and come back a couple weeks later, we're back there. We're camping up there, and this is in order to drink water, we scoop the snow and we melt it, and that is the water we're ingesting. And then 6 months later, get those samples back, and it's just filled with microplastics. So here we are drinking what you think is like pure snow water, and we're just ingesting microplastics. And then those microplastics are all then flowing straight down into the Walker River Basin, which then flows all the way down to right here. And so, the Sierra is the largest reservoir in California, and realizing that it's not human traffic that is putting those microplastics in the snowpack, but that it's aerosolized and coming through storms, that's when it's all like coming together, like, oh, we have so much bigger of a problem than I even thought. And it's obviously scary, but as Ben is saying, it's like you just have to kind of like, I'm gonna deal with this problem right now, maybe start filtering my water, but we gotta start figuring out solutions and make baby steps to get there. And that's, things like this is like, okay, at least there's hope. We have hope.